and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit, but he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Flagg is out there with James. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Knipple. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. So Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players. But only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
The offensive rebound, Ayton. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Go ahead, Mr. 8. How about that finish?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. From 12 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. Brunson's got his second bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
No one near James as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Here's Reeves. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Pass to Ayton. Reeves outside. Now here's Vanderbilt. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Knipple. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Time right now to get hyped up and hear the Lakers hype squad. Let's hear some noise. Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers hype squad. Let them hear you.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
Well, I think for New York, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here's Connect. Last game he had 10 points. Doncic feeling it out. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Doncic. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Pass to Connect to stop the run. Knipple with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. To the wing on the left. And it's flag missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
The Knicks pull it in.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Runs in the pass to Claxton. Claxton sets the screen for James. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers trail by 13. Now Connect. He has yet to score. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Pass to Knipple. Ayton against Claxton. And here's Brunson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. LeBron James on the wing. Off target from outside. The Lakers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And the first one drops.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Reed's checked in. Ayton hits them both. The Knicks leading by 9. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Lakers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. 5th is Luka Doncic.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Knippel. Now Brunson. Back to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Sexton. Knippel with the rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the New York Knicks making the news. They're bringing in the lanky, switchable big man Nick Claxton. In a different era, they'd be talking about putting some rocks in his pockets to bulk up. But in today's NBA, teams really value his length, and his quickness makes him a huge factor, especially at the defensive end of the field.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Now, here's Brunson. Last game we saw him score 32. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton, no doubt on the dunk.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies. Next in a screen on Reeves. Flag. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic, bounce pass. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Doncic, no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Now Reed. Now Claxton. He's covered by 8. Claxton with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for 8. Jake LaRavia comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Doncic. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's LaRavia. DeRozan defending. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's LaRavia. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 13. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Mamu Kalashvili. No scoring in this one. To the paint. And Knippel, the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. DeRozan's shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards in Washington. To the middle, here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Pass to Knipple. Brunson sets a screen for Knipple. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside, Sexton. Now LaRavia gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Pass to Knipple. Brunson sets a screen for Knipple. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grimes passes to LaRavia. It's tipped. Stolen by Brunson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Claxton. DeRozan surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. DeRozan's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Outside, Sexton lets the 3 fly, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So with James on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Drummond, DeRozan out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Flag in at the small forward position. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
And that one misses. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Sexton attacking. Alvarado grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 10. On the wing, DeRozan. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. With the drive. Outside, Reid. No good on the 3. And so Sexton will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Sexton with the screen for Reeves. In the corner, it's Kessler. Sexton for three. The shot, no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Reed finds Alvarado. And here is Drummond. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Grimes. Reeves against DeRozan. Reeves can't hit. New York with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Yeah, I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
So it's the Lakers now. The Knicks making the shot. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Sexton. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for the Knicks. Knipple comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Good, and the assist goes to James. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Doncic right side. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Now a late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Now, here's Sexton. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Now, flag after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. LeBron, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Fires, high post. Reeves can't hit. New York leading by 11. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Doncic outside, inside, Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Flag. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Another miss by James. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Reeves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
And Reeves welcomes the contact on his way up, especially when he's that close to the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Drummond's checked in for Reed. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Flag. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's James. 20 points for him last game against Memphis. From deep, Brunson. No good that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Doncic. DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by 8. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's time for dancing. If you see yourself in the victory, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Colin Sexton. Love's checked in for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Ayton with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Reeves. He has 5. It's rebounded by New York. Knipples got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Reeves outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got 7 now in this quarter.
Reeves can be nasty using his handle there to get the better of the defense.
Brunson the pass to Love. The 3 from LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Reeves outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Luka hits the 3.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of 3-point shooting from Luka.
Love outside. Back to DeRozan. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Here's James. 15 points in the game. Love outside.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock. Baseline try. And DeRozan finishing inside. DeRozan's got 10.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. 1:31 left here in the second. From deep, James. And rebounded by Knicks. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Reeves. Doncic against Brunson. Now Vanderbilt. Gannett finds Reeves. Offline with his three.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And here's Brunson. Pass to James. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Love. And Flagg subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point.
James outside. New York, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 15. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Now here's James. No good from 11 feet.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's Doncic. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The 3 for Doncic. The Knicks leading by 13. The 10-footer. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. It's Connect on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to LeBron. Now Claxton. And here's Brunson outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Down low, here's Ayton. Good defense by Claxton.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Brunson the pass to James. Over Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
All Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. Please welcome to the club, the Lakers hype squad. Let them hear you.
Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Cooper Flag is second.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And that one's good, Ayton.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Brunson the pass to James. No good from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 19. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 13 points.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
James outside. That one falls. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Knipple. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 17. To the inside. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Flag. Here's James. Vanderbilt defending. Claxton a screen on Vanderbilt. And it's James missing. The Lakers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And the Knicks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From deep, Brunson, good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Back to Doncic. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a wide open look for Flag. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Los Angeles with another miss. The Knicks leading by 18. Stolen by Reeves. Up top, connect. Now here's Vanderbilt. Claxton covering. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 16.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here it's the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Sexton in for Dalton Connect. And a switcher also for New York. Naz Reid, he's checked in for James. Here's Flag. He's defended by Reed. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Flag's got his first 3 points of the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Reed misses. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Reeves. The Knicks pull it in. Reeves got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Flag. Now Claxton. He's covered by Ayton. Brunson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Now Reed lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Reeves with a screen on Claxton. Here's Doncic. It's Doncic battling down low.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Reed with a screen for Brunson. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Sexton. Reed with the block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Stolen by Reeves. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you.
Take a break.
But it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Ayton. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Austin Reeves. And both free throws good for Brunson. Lakers trail by 13. Now Grimes. Still scoreless. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Doncic. Up and in on the layup.
Here's the problem, folks. Luka Doncic is locked in offensively, and he's got a rhythm. You better look out.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Sexton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Brunson outside. Outside, Reed. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 11. Sexton on the wing. He's got 5. Here's Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for Los Angeles. And then for New York, Andre Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Knipple. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. .146 left to play in the third. Flag with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
Here's Grimes. They trail by 9 points. And here's Doncic from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. Lakers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. The 3 for Doncic. Knicks with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
DeRozan's shot is off. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Doncic, and that one drops. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action. Right now, he is cooking the defense.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break, take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. 24 points for him. From deep. And no good that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks out front. They lead by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. New York leading by 8 on the court for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado is out there with Knipple. Then there's Reed. Then it's DeRozan, and it's James in at the power forward position. Now Reeves. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go, Reeves finds Sexton. Shoots over Alvarado. The shot by Sexton, no good. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And here is James. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 2. Knipple.
And the D has made some adjustments since halftime, and as a result, they're denying a lot of those easy looks that they gave up in the first. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Reed with a screen for DeRozan. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Here's Kessler. Back to Reeves. Kessler setting the pick for Reeves. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Yep, it counts. 6 points for Naz Reid.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Sexton. He's defended by Alvarado. On that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Sexton.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Outside DeRozan. Strong inside. What a move by James.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career. LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's good.
I'll tell you an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Grimes. DeRozan passes to Reed. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Reeves got 4 this quarter. Here's Reeves. Pass to Grimes. Reeves with the screen on DeRozan. Back to Reeves. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
James in the post. Here's Reed. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 6. Reeves outside. Over to DeRozan. Reeves can't hit. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the 4th. Reed with a screen for DeRozan. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brunson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
Take a break. 2 shots.
one falls for Brunson.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
The Lakers making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Sexton with a screen on Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's DeRozan. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
LeBron with a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. From deep, Reeves kept alive. And Kessler throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic from deep three-point land. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
James outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fires from the wing. DeRozan with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 8. LeBron outside. Fires the 3. And it's DeRozan missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the lob to the hoop. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. With the teardrop, here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Now here's Brunson. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after the 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. Now just a 3-point New York lead.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Doncic against Brunson. And it's Doncic missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Flagg. And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Sexton's shot is good.
Man, how about the agility of Colin Sexton right there? The ability to get that close to the cup. Nice.
LeBron outside. New York moving it around. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sexton finds Doncic. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks should here in the 4th quarter around 41%. Pass to Flagg. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. James in the post. No good that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Flagg with the rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Misses the 3.
you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Not gonna go. The Knicks leading by 3. LeBron with it. Defended by Reed. Here we've got Brunson. DeRozan. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. A big block there in this close game.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for Colin Sexton. And a switcher also for New York. Knipples checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. 6 to shoot. Brunson. Beyond the arc. Doncic for the rebound. Here are the Lakers. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Now Kessler to tie it up. That one misses. And so James will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson. Kessler pulls it down.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
At the line for the Lakers, Connect, 3-1.
That one misses for Connect.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Claxton with the steal. James. LeBron right to the finish.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Can't tie it up. That one's no good.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts, so adept at finding ways to get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. 4-point game. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the step back, Doncic. Layup, no good. New York with the ball. Knippel with it. Defended by Reed. And Reeves comes to help. For 3. Doncic there for the rebound.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job. But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Second difference between shot clock and game clock. Flag with the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for New York. Flag. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Let me hear you right now. Hey, coming your attention to the court, it's the Lakers Ice Squad. Let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers Ice Squad.
Does not go in.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Vanderbilt shoots the 3. And that one is good. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
LeBron, it wasn't pretty, but a win's a win. What do you take away from a game like this one?
You got to win all different type of ways. You know, you didn't play well offensively. It was an ugly game. The good teams find a way to get a game where you just don't play so well. And that's the defense I'll be talking about. You got to be able to defend when you don't make shots, and we didn't make no shots, but we defended.
You do whatever it takes to win. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.